There was a time 2 years ago where I was coming into the hangar with my car, and there was a new officer, so I hadn't gotten to know him yet, and he pulled me aside and asked to see my driver's license, and I had an international license at the time. I didn't have my Kenyan license yet. And he was quite unhappy that I didn't have my Kenyan driver's license yet. So he wanted to detain me. And so I kind of looked over to the side, and there were some other officers that I've known for a while. And they came over and they looked in the car and they said to the other officer, "Oh, no, it's okay, he's with the church." My name's Phil Blom. My role is I work with AIM Air with airplanes. I'm an airplane mechanic. A typical day for me, I go into the airplane hangar at about 8 o'clock, and we normally work until 5. We keep a pretty standard 40-hour work schedule for the week, but we also will stay late if we need to work on planes to make sure they're available for flight the next day. I know growing up, when we had missionaries come to our church, my expectation of missionaries were people that walked around with a Bible in some other country. They usually lived in a really run-down, dirty mud hut and tried to preach the gospel to people all day long. That was my idea of what missionary life was like. And the reality is our house is much more comfortable here than I would have imagined. A lot of us are living out in Kenyan neighborhoods, and the people love having us here. And so you're going to make mistakes and make a fool of yourself or say something offensive to somebody unintentionally. You're going to have days where you really miss your family and your home, and know that the Lord will give you grace in those situations. Because when the Lord calls, I feel He provides. That was something that could have easily discouraged us, is that, wow, I think 35 when the Lord called us to do this, and we finally stepped out and did it. That's awfully late in life in my mind, but it's been working fine. So God worked it out. He knew that. He wasn't surprised at my age. And so I guess that's one thing too for some people. Don't let your age or your financial situation or any other situation in your life, don't think that disqualifies you for doing what God is calling you to do.